Imagine stepping into a dimly lit room in 17th century Leiden or Amsterdam. On the wall hangs a painting, not a battle or a miracle, but a cluster of everyday objects: a glistening wineglass, a half-peeled lemon with its zest spiraling downwards, a lute with its strings catching the light, a bouquet of flowers in full, glorious bloom. You might think the artist is showing off, proving their skill, but this is not just a display of technical prowess. This is a Vanitas painting. A Vanitas painting is a type of still life, deeply symbolic, flourished in the Netherlands in the 16th and 17th centuries. The very word vanitas comes from Latin, meaning vanity, from Ecclesiastes. "Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher." They remind the viewer of the transient, fleeting nature of life and the worthlessness of worldly goods and pleasures before death. The Dutch Golden Age was a period of incredible prosperity. It was also shaped by the stern morality of Calvinism. They could paint the luxurious goods patrons coveted, but did so under the guise of a moral lesson. At the heart of this lexicon is the human skull, the most direct and unambiguous symbol of all. It is the ultimate memento mori. Remember, you must die. The skull is the great equalizer, showing wealth, power, and beauty are temporary. Time is a central character, often shown as an hourglass, each grain a moment slipping away. A snuffed-out candle speaks of life cut short. Flowers in full bloom, flowers wilting and decaying, lutes, violins, sheet music, beautiful but fleeting, vanishing into silence. Gold coins, silver goblets, rich fabrics, they cannot be taken into the afterlife. This Latin phrase, which translates to "remember you must die," is not simply a morbid obsession with death. In Vanitas paintings, the memento mori is most often and most powerfully embodied by the human skull. The skull is stripped of all identity. It has no gender, no status, no wealth. It is the raw, universal truth of the human condition. The viewer, likely a prosperous individual proud of their achievements, was forced to see their own life reflected in the scene. Hans Holbein the Younger's monumental painting, The Ambassadors from 1533, is one of the most famous precursors to the genre. The upper shelf holds instruments of celestial navigation, representing engagement with divine and cosmic matters. The lower shelf is dedicated to the earthly realm. The most astonishing feature is the bizarre anamorphic shape that slashes across the bottom of the canvas. Only when you move to the side, from an extreme angle, does it resolve into a perfectly rendered human skull. Another masterpiece of Vanitas is Georges de Latour's The Penitent Magdalene. In this haunting scene, a solitary woman sits in contemplation, her face illuminated by the warm glow of a single candle. On the table before her, a skull, a candle, and a mirror evoke the fleeting nature of life and the search for spiritual meaning. The candle's flame flickers, the skull rests in shadow, and the mirror quietly reflects the light, each object a symbol of mortality and introspection. Peter Klaas was known for his subtle, almost monochromatic palettes and his profound sense of stillness. A human skull rests on its side, its jawbone detached, an overturned glass roamer, empty. An extinguished oil lamp completes the scene. Harmen Steenweg took the genre to new heights of technical brilliance and symbolic complexity. Edward Collier, another Dutch master, was celebrated for his intricate Vanitas compositions. His paintings often feature books, letters, and musical instruments, arranged with meticulous detail to evoke the passage of time and the pursuit of knowledge. Collier's works invite viewers to reflect on the impermanence of knowledge and the fleeting nature of worldly pursuits, using rich textures and symbolic objects like quills, hourglasses, and wax seals. Willem Klaas Hedda, meanwhile, was a master of light and reflection. His Vanitas still lifes are renowned for their luminous glassware, half-peeled lemons, and the play of light on polished metal surfaces. Through careful arrangement and exquisite technique, Hedda's paintings capture both the beauty and the transience of material pleasures, drawing the viewer's eye to shimmering surfaces and subtle shadows: a Japanese sword, a conch shell, a recorder, books, a chronometer. Judith Leyster's The Last Drop depicts two cheerful skeletons enjoying a drink, a warning against excess and a reminder of death's inevitability. Audrey Flack created a series of works that are direct homages to the Vanitas tradition, using Marilyn Monroe as a modern icon of tragic premature death. Surrounding her image are objects of contemporary vanity: glistening lipstick, shimmering jewelry, a ticking clock. Subodh Gupta's Very Hungry God is a gigantic skull sculpture constructed entirely from gleaming stainless steel kitchen utensils. These everyday objects, symbols of domestic life and sustenance in India, are massed together to create the ultimate symbol of mortality. In our fast-paced, digitally saturated world, the quiet, contemplative message of Vanitas painting might seem like a relic. Yet the themes at the heart of the Vanitas tradition are perhaps more relevant today than ever before. In an age of social media where lives are curated into highlight reels, the Vanitas serves as a crucial reality check. By keeping death in mind, memento mori, we are encouraged to prioritize what truly matters: our relationships, our values, our impact on the world. 4 centuries after they were first painted, these canvases continue to speak to us, reminding us to live with intention, love with urgency, and to find beauty not in spite of life's brevity, but because of it. This enduring legacy is evident in the work of Pablo Picasso. In his painting Black Jug and Skull, Picasso reimagines the Vanitas tradition through bold shapes and stark contrasts. The skull and jug become powerful symbols, echoing the same meditations on mortality and the passage of time that haunted the Dutch masters centuries before. From the candlelit tables of the 17th century to the bold canvases of modern art, Vanitas continues to inspire artists, bridging past and present and reminding us all of the beauty and fragility of life.